starry sky. Welcome to World of Supreme Information, where knowledge meets curiosity. Today, we're going to explore the mysterious and intriguing topic of the Anunnaki and Nibiru. Who were they, where did they come from, and what is their connection to the present era? Was it all just a myth, or is there more to this story? We'll take a closer look and examine what various religions, historical accounts, and modern theories have to say about them. So, let's dive in. The Anunnaki were a group of deities in ancient Mesopotamian mythology, who were believed to be responsible for the creation of humanity. They were considered to be the children of the god Anu and his consort Ki. Nibiru, on the other hand, was a hypothetical planet or celestial object that was believed to be the home of the Anunnaki. According to ancient texts such as the Sumerian and Akkadian tablets, the Anunnaki came to Earth to mine gold and other precious minerals. They created humans as a labor force to do the work for them. According to these texts, the Anunnaki were on Earth for thousands of years before eventually leaving. The era of the Anunnaki is significant in the history of human civilization, as it marks the beginning of recorded history. The Sumerians were the first civilization to develop writing, and their writings and artifacts provide valuable insight into the beliefs, practices, and technologies of the Anunnaki era. The Anunnaki were believed to have introduced various technologies to humanity, including agriculture, architecture, and metallurgy. They also had advanced knowledge of astronomy and mathematics. The Anunnaki and their influence are not limited to Mesopotamia alone. There are also theories that suggest a link between the Anunnaki and ancient Egyptian civilization. Some scholars argue that the Anunnaki may have played a role in the development of Egyptian religion and culture. They point out similarities between the deities and stories of the two civilizations. For example, the god Osiris of the Egyptians is said to have traveled to the underworld and returned, just as the Sumerian goddess Inanna did. Some even suggest that the pyramids of Egypt were built with the help of the Anunnaki, due to their advanced knowledge of engineering and construction. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, there are many who still believe in the story of the Anunnaki and Nibiru. Some even claim that the Anunnaki were actually extraterrestrial beings who came to Earth in ancient times and that Nibiru is a real planet that orbits our Sun every 3,600 years. They argue that the Anunnaki left behind advanced technology and knowledge, which was later passed down to various civilizations throughout history. Some modern theorists suggest that the Anunnaki may have even genetically engineered humans, creating a hybrid race to serve as their workforce. From a religious perspective, the story of the Anunnaki and Nibiru has different interpretations. In Islamic education, there is no mention of Anunnaki or Nibiru. However, it is believed that Allah created Adam and Eve and sent them to Earth to live. The story of the Anunnaki and Nibiru is not a part of Islamic belief. In Christianity, the Anunnaki are not specifically mentioned in the Bible. However, some people believe that the Anunnaki were the Nephilim mentioned in the book of Genesis, who were the offspring of the sons of God and the daughters of men. According to this interpretation, the Nephilim were a group of giant beings who lived on Earth before the Great Flood. In Hinduism, the story of the Anunnaki and Nibiru is not mentioned directly, but some people believe that the Anunnaki were the Devas, who were the divine beings mentioned in Hindu scriptures. The Devas were believed to have descended from the heavens and lived among humans. The ancient Egyptians also had their own creation myth, which tells the story of how the god Atum created the world. In this myth, Atum creates the world by speaking it into existence. Some people believe that the Anunnaki were the same as the Egyptian gods and goddesses, who were believed to have lived among humans and interacted with them on a daily basis. There are also some theories that suggest that the Anunnaki may have had a connection to ancient civilizations such as Sumer and Egypt. Some researchers believe that the Anunnaki were responsible for many of the technological advancements of these civilizations, such as the development of writing, agriculture, and mathematics. In modern times, some groups continue to support the idea of the Anunnaki and Nibiru, and there are many websites and forums dedicated to discussing these topics. However, mainstream science and academia generally reject these ideas as being without factual basis. In conclusion, the story of the Anunnaki and Nibiru is shrouded in mystery and controversy. While some believe it to be a myth or legend, others see it as a real historical event with connections to modern times. Whatever the case may be, the era of the Anunnaki holds significance in human history, marking the beginning of recorded history and the birth of many technological advancements. Thank you for watching this video from World of Supreme Information, where knowledge meets curiosity. We hope you enjoyed learning about the Anunnaki and Nibiru, their significance in ancient history, and their connections to modern times. If you have any feedback, questions, or suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative and thought-provoking content.